Index finger on the fourth. On the fourth. Three, four. No, that's okay. Third finger. Yeah. And then you go with the middle finger up the one. Right there. And then you put this finger. Simple rhythm, because you can play it and it sounds good. You play the whole thing. You only play like two strings out of it. Play the third one.
guitar, it's the same way. It's the same way. You gotta train your muscles.
Mine is the rheumatism.
Yeah, mine. You still have to train your muscles, so it still feels the same. It feels the same no matter what age you are.
It's like this thing will be.
Yeah.
You know.
You do TV, right? So here's what you do. Just play single notes, play these notes. Okay, you do that. You can string it. Well, and just stick with those notes. Just right on those dots. These dots and these dots. The two top strings, use the dots. The ones in between are not the dots. The dots are not the dots. And just the dots. Okay? Dots. Pretty much anywhere between the dots. Move away one half, up or down one step, one part. See what I'm saying? So you can go just, this box, okay? And then you just pick a note in that box, and if it don't sound good, move up one or down one. Single note.
Just single.
One note at a time. Like playing the guitar.
Does everybody push too hard on in the beginning?
slow hand. I'm teaching slow hand first. Okay? Okay, so it's gonna go bow, 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 bow. Like that. What you do first. Now I'm gonna measure the bass, and then you put in your measure. That's good, yeah. You got the idea. Now, just pick it up straight. Do it again. Just first time. Count it down. You got more jazz. We're doing jazz, but it's jazz. It's jazz. Bow. Bum, 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 bum. Imagine you get a measure of bass, and then you put in a phrase. Then you pick another note. Okay?
Well, I said,
Okay. You got more than one finger in your hand.
That's part of the drum.
Watch this phrase. Okay? I'm going to teach you phrases. And it don't sound like this on the guitar. It's not a computer. You get that.
I said, I don't even have my scale to not get too straight at the same
Yeah, I get playing all C and G's and jazz.
Somebody told me I should get some formal training. Watch my technique. Give me my technique. Well, you know what kind of music sing. So yeah, 3 or 4 lessons. If beginner goes to something like that, start out and it'll be that's it. And you're playing F F E F G G F F E on a sheet music right now for you. Okay? Play what's called E. They're singing notes at a time. So basically all I'm
But the only song we got applause of that night we played with Jim.
Yeah.
It's the only song we got applause of. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. So when you get into like playing lead, take what you know. The notes flow from the words. Kind of like how you talk. You talk Yeah.
tripping. I used to bend it over like that. Oh, you're
I don't know where the cigarettes are. I gotta stand up.
I need to get my sweater on.
Where's my cigarette, BB?
Let's see. Oh,
Cigarettes back here.
that's
Alright,
what I
cigarettes
need.
there. Here, thank you.
I gotta stand up.
All this money.
I'll learn. I mean, you know, people.
Here, money. Take this L run rubber.
Oh, no problem. No, please.
Yeah. Scientologist.
No, I'm talking about the having the effect on me of being, controlling.
Oh, I am.
That's what I mean.
I'm controlling how.
I don't mean about the L run rubber thing. I mean, it's just was a figure of space. What's humming? Which one's humming?
You know, all of them.
All of them. We need drums of that shit, dude.
Oh well. Oh yeah. Here now. I was recording.
I know you were.
Let me hit stop. And then we could hear it. Want to?
Oh, let's hear it. Probably sounds like shit.
Yeah. Here it goes.
Sounds good, sound like shit, really. Really not. I just was trying to play something. I've played in a long time. Got that? Get that?
Yeah.
Can't remember me. I hadn't played in a long time. I've enjoyed the drums more than I have played in the guitar.
Okay.
You can play that shit back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no wonder we're on camera again.
Huh?
Huh? I said no. Not really. Not right
I'm gonna smoke some marijuana on camera.
I don't wanna smoke marijuana on camera.
Yes. We're gonna smoke marijuana.
Let's hear what
We are. It's playing.
Oh.
You don't see me with the bass in my hand. You don't need it that loud though. That baba, 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 baba.
I couldn't figure out where I wanted to go from there, and it sounded like shit the rest of the way. Sounded like a dead, like a sailing ship going down. That would be good if I could get it set in my head.
If I would really practice my fingers would be bleeding.
Mine are a little bit sore. I can tell you that much.
But I am pressing too hard. That's just getting used to it, I guess. Because you're scared you're not getting the note, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're pressing,
Yeah.
over pressing.
Yeah.
And that's what they talk about fast necks is when the strings, I guess, is really close to the frets.
Yeah, you don't have to
And you don't have to
hard
press
at all.
hardly at all and to get the
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
sound.
Oh yeah.
That's why the better guitars sound better because you don't have to press as hard.
And you can play faster. With less impedance.
Right. You just tap it and you get what you
It's
want.
like the difference between flying through the
It's like the
atmosphere
action
and flying
on my
out of
guitar.
space.
Right. You just barely have to hit it.
Play it with your fingers. You don't need to pick. You don't need to pick. You can't pick your nose. You pick your nose and you still play the guitar. So that thing is still is in there.
That's why a lot of guitarists always say about fast necks because you didn't have to press hardly at all to get what you wanted.
Right. You got that right.
That's why the better guitars are made. I don't know. You would think that any guitar would sound good if it was set up right, you know?
Yeah.
You
That's right. And they can. As long as they're set up right. Yeah. If they're not set up right, they're not gonna sound like shit. They don't
There are
sound
times you can pick up any guitar and make it sound good.
Oh. I'm fighting a long time, dude, man. Excuse my little hair. And I was not had to nod my head that it sounded pretty good to me. That's it.
times you gave your bowl up.
Gave him the balloon.
You hardly used that thing though, did you?
No, I never used it. It wasn't practical because
Oh, no,
I was too
big.
big. Told that thing was filth.
The one you paid for was the one with smoke. This
Oh,
one
okay.
he kicked
Either
me.
way.
This he kicked me for taking it for the ride. This
Either
one
way.
was driving him.
Either way, it works.
So he was able to read. He got his cooking pans he needed for his. He works at Irene's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
As,
so I
as
told
a cook?
Yeah, so I told him, well, we're gonna have to come in there when he's cooking when they check out.
I've had
samples.
good food over at Iran's before. The few times I did there, but it hasn't been too bad. They serve breakfast there too, don't they? Or do they? Just lunch?
Mine and dinner, I think. Oh, no, breakfast too. They used to.
Yeah, because I think we've been in there one
Yeah,
time,
we
me,
have.
you and Maddie, and had a breakfast. Oh yeah, it was
Carrie.
Carrie. That's right. All of us showed up there that one
Bobby.
morning, right?
Everybody.
We took that big
Oh,
table in the back there.
I'll figure it out. Eventually, I'll get it to play where you can play the whole thing. I just barely get the live and you down, man.
yeah.
I got it. What kind of spot is this?
Well, it was Miss X.
Miss Access, right? We got Miss Access before.
Yeah, it's good.
I couldn't believe it. There was like 21 strains 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
32%.
And I checked it this today. There's 9. There was like 21 3 days ago. It's down to 9 now.
Yeah,
Strains. And they're all crappy strains.
yeah.
22, 18. I think there was 2 that was above 25. And it was all stuff that we've already had, except for maybe 1 or 2 that were really good. Hopefully they'll get more by reading. I'm freaking out like I'm not gonna save money. I said the 150 is to get my bills done and to buy pot.
Bruce always brings that.
No, I wasn't planning on staying all night. Probably would be getting home.
It's already midnight.
It's already midnight.
12:14.
Yeah, we've been here about an hour. We got here about like 10:15.
I think I was over here for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
You could do me a favor. Slow date night. That's all I read.
Yeah.
It's a one hit for me. You know? I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what this
Because
is.
I'm not gonna be able, I'm not gonna sit over here. Okay, because I gotta go. Because I can hear something in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Who wants a cigarette? Most likely. Women, I know that might need a cigarette. So. And that's what I meant by that. I didn't want to just take a bunch of smoke with you. But, I'm not gonna be smoking anymore here. I don't need no more.
Right. So you're
I'll get it. You know,
I'm gonna take this recording, find just the gems and chop it up and make something out of it. So I'm gonna just get rid of all the middle.
Fall apart though, easy. It wasn't wet. I make sure I knew where it was.
Anyway.
Yeah, you put your director's chair over there. Show your own view.
Well, I don't know, it's over here.
I'll pick like one CD to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna end this. We're gonna end our little stream here. Anyway. So this was a jam / teaching. So basically, so now you can learn some details of what I showed you. The box I showed you and that pattern I showed you, so pattern on it. Minor pattern on it. And anyway, so it's used in E. And it actually covers the notes in the key of C. And it covers the notes in the key of A. And so you can kind of use that box. You can use that basic box and just move it around all kinds of different places. And then if you learn that, see what we I guess we put ourselves through the same thing that if we would have gone to that music teacher, like I said, we had the book. Like, do you have the book? Remember, you bought a book, right? It shows you the notes, the etudes, one. We went through that. We did it ourselves. And then later, so we get accreditation. 4 lessons with Johnny Bibbs School of Music, right? As I was getting counseling for marijuana. Counseling for marijuana, like it did any good, like it's something that was actually improving my mental, giving me, helping me with my anxiety. It was actually helping me calm down, helping me develop a social life, which I was getting cheated out of, figuring out how to have a regular social life by not getting to go to kindergarten. And on top of that, well, hermaphrodites are treated different anyway. Were back then. It's getting better now. So, anyway.
There'll always be prejudice.
Yes. And
You know
that's
what
one of those things
prejudice
that is impossible to.
Prejudice is ignorance.
Yeah, it is.
Ignorance is rampant.
Right. I know. And sorry to say, it's one of
30
those
kids, there's only 5 kids that are wrong.
It is one of those. I'm sorry to say, it is one of those things you can't go. Me, it's my fault because it is.
Well, society fucked up people. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But everyone does have a choice of taking that choice. It's your decision. Oh, wow. That's I mean, one person that is bogged down by it because they're allowing it to happen, and then the other person doesn't allow it in their face and just goes on life. And with all the shit that hits them in the face. That's the difference, not allowing things to happen. Things does happen, but to maneuver around it and not let it.
So, anyway, I'm stopping this. We're gonna say.
I actually had counselors tell me that when I was younger, and I go, I understand that.
And then we'll chop
said,
it up
it's not
later.
really bothering me.
So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna end this stream, right? Because that's our little mixer, Sabrinas Friday mixer. She had our guests come over. We jammed out for. she got to sit right behind Brian while he's playing the guitar. Huh. You like that, didn't you? Yeah. Whoa. and DJ Boo is learning guitar too.
My
So
finger, my fingers aren't bleeding yet, but they're all right.
yeah. Feed's a little quiet. Here, let me get a
I don't have
bolster up. There we go.
good feeling in my tips of my fingers. That's good.
All right, there we go.
That's from pressing too hard.
Now they can hear us better.
And not, when my fingers are numb in the tips, that means I'm pressing too hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but actually, now you're going to notice it anyway, even when you press normal. It'll feel it a little bit until your fingers get accustomed to it. And later your fingers get like they don't care. It's just like women who run, back in the day when they had mechanical
Weavers?
yeah, the looms.
Looms?
Yeah. Yeah, you put it through, you run the lever and it goes fliff. Then you put it back through and you run the lever and it goes fliff. You put it through and it makes this kind of stuff. Anyway. Or tighter, depends on how.
Weavers.
Yeah, now that fancy machines that
Or we could just marry into the weavers,
the Weaver family.
and then we'd all be weavers.
The Weavers.
Hey, you're not wavering when you're a
weaver.
weaver.
Yeah.
You're not wavering.
Yeah. Not wavering when you're a weaver. Anyway, so now nobody knows what it's like to not waver with the Weaver. If they've
Don't
not
waver
been with the Weaver,
you'll never win.
that's right. If you've never been with the Weaver, you'll never know what it's like to not waver with the Weaver.
Wavering with a weaver.
Not wavering with the Weaver.
Not wavering. If you don't get close to one of the weavers, you'll never waver. And I would say that your wavering days are over.
Or if you're wavering too much, maybe your weaving days are over.
I'd rather weave than wave, let me tell you. You know why? Because if you weave instead of wave, you won't get hit by the truck.
Yeah.
Because you weave them out of the way.
Yeah.
But you wave instead.
And you wave.
You got
It's
whacked with the truck.
It's like, hello!
Bam!
Run!
Right.
Yeah.
But the weaver lived.
The waver died, and
And the weaver lived.
Boom, ba-da-da. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Not marijuana. This is some flake of crap.
Flake of crab. That's the strain we're smoking right now.
Oh, I
Flake
don't know.
of crap.
I don't know. I don't know if this strain is flake of crap. That's
Might
marijuana.
be strain of good. Good strain.
Anyway, what do you say? We're going to say goodnight to this everybody out there. Thanks for joining us. If whoever watches this later, if nobody watched it live, but if you watch it as a video later, that's fine. Whoever watches this, thank you for watching. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, follow on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. No Master Jukes. And we actually have a Patreon account now. So our Patreon account, if you go to our Patreon account and donate there, what it will help us do is help us pay off our debt, so we're not indentured into helping these people that we owe money to all the time that ask us for favors to do stuff and whatever. And then we got more time to work on our projects, which include the TAS units, also include the cybernetics project. It includes Space City. it includes the Public Space Association. Those are like the four main projects. And also it provides me opportunity to spend more time teaching people like Boo how to play music, allow me to spend more time making music videos, rounding up musicians, and also more time we're planning an event, a super fun local event here. It's going to be a springtime jamboree coming up. Well, a couple good months of planning, and we've been talking about it. We haven't nailed down a date. We're a week late on nailing them down a date. So anyway, yeah, we're looking probably sometime in
May.
Well, we're at the end of March. January, March, April, May. Late May. Late May is it then, yes. So yeah, we need to do a little research and decide, yeah, pick a date. Late May. We're talking about oh yeah, late May, early April. January, February, March, April, May. We're talking about late April, early May. Late May would be better. So it's getting too hot around here by June. So we have a window.
That's why I'll be in Oregon.
Yeah. By June, you will be in Oregon.
I already told him, I said, I'll get a bus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then you want to move there.
Oh yeah.
So
It might be.
That'll be the other
It might
thing.
be closer to fall by the time we move.
That'll be the other thing. Supporting our patron account will help you. It'll help me get my bus and then portable stage, and I can do the charity run event, charity tour.
Going down the Oregon Trail.
Well, no, not the Oregon Trail. It'd be up the Pacific Coast Highway. You have to come to see you up in Oregon. In the summertime, when it gets too hot here, I take anything with plastic, anything's flammable, and put it away inside. Pay up the power bill to make sure that the swamp cooler can stay on, so it's nice and cool in here. Even though there's nobody in here, it'll be cool here. Why? Because it'll be 120 degrees. Well, actually, no. Equipment is going to go with me, except for maybe the in-house stuff, just like the JBLs there will stay. The amp, the installed stuff will stay. The PA, the musical equipment, all loads in the truck, or loads on the portable stage if I got that built by then. But I can start if I could just get a panel truck, which I've got, which we're working on that. Then we could
September
start.
is beautiful to go there too.
Yeah, because we could start doing tour with just a panel truck. We could tour up the Coast Highway and use tents, camp in a tent. Indeed.
Yeah, I wish I could talk to them.
Whatever musicians might want to get on the boat.
Stay at the Devil's Lake
Yeah.
for $25, I think. We spend 2 weeks there in comparison to 1 week because of what we save hotel.
Anyway, still got to figure out who we are, who we got to figure out who handles the pick a charity for the event at Superpond, and so that's another one I got to figure out. What charity? Well, see, the guitar. This guitar has a story. This guy, we got this guitar, and we got also that organ out there on the porch. We got from that auction. That does the dead people's auction. And come to find out, the guy, they wouldn't tell me who he was. They didn't want it publicized. But he had dementia, and he killed his wife and his mother or something like that, and killed himself.
The guitar didn't say it.
The guitar didn't say it. But the guitar has a history, has a story, and yeah. anyway, so this guitar is going, and it's going to be, we're going to be raising money for the dementia research.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice young man. We like it.
How much had to pay for that thing, to be honest with
$100.
you? It wasn't that bad. Can't probably buy one for John.
No, this was that's $500 to go buy one like this. This was a pro model. The guy was a professional musician. Needs a set of strings. Or did I put strings on it? Maybe I put strings on it already. It don't stay in tune well. And you know what it needs? It needs a fret job. Do you look at the frets? They're all worn down. This guy played the heck out of this thing. Look. It's got a big old groove in it. Right where the strings are. Yeah.
Cut right straight through it.
But it's amazing it still plays. Setup's not bad. Still
Why
plays
you just
fast.
put new frets in?
Yeah, what happens is you take the luthier would take all the strings off, loosen the truss rod, so that the, to keep some tension on the neck there. And then we'll come along and pry these frets out
Put new frets in.
and put in new and tap them in, and then do the edges like your guitar needs, and then put the strings back on to see to set it up. Tension the truss rod and then file them all through so they're all the little vowels are done.
All across there.
Yeah, all the from one fret to the other. The height of the fret.
It's the same.
Yeah. You don't want no fret. See, this one has one that frets. It's called fretting out. There it is. So I just avoid that note on this guitar. Sometimes I still hit it though, but you don't notice it so much because it's like maybe in a string bend or something. Need to be cleaned. I need to clean all your guitars. I get so busy with, That's another thing. Supporting my dropping dollars by way of the patron account, or just go straight to the PayPal account. On the, you go drop it straight into PayPal if you want. Okay, so one of the other reasons, we get to hire some people. We're going to need to hire people to bring Space City about. I would like to hire a board of directors. Somebody to help organize it. It's a very big project. The concept of the idea to put to launch 27,000 tons of cement and steel into space. Of more than that, 270,000 tons. Oh, let's add some more. Add more to that. Oh, why? To get the first ring done. It's going to take. But then, ideally, I'd really like to go bigger than 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers is huge, but bigger than 10 kilometers gets us to the 1 revolution per second artificial gravity that goes around. So that's really, you know, that or slower is the ideal, put it that way. But as far as Coriolis effect, remember the Coriolis effect is, oh, zoom, and it goes. Anyway,
Poor Coriolis.
poor Coriolis. Poor Coriolis. Coriolis.
He was all messed up.
He was all mixed up. Spinning like a top, you know. Yeah. Tried to throw a morsel to his dog. His dog moved out of the way before the morsel got there. Poor Coriolis.
So teach the dog to run to catch up to it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you
That
know,
was good.
in a small enough merry-go-round, and spinning fast enough, you cannot move fast enough to catch it. You know, if you get that's one very fun, is to try to, you gotta throw. You get in the merry-go-round, one person on each side of the merry-go-round, doing like this, right? And you gotta throw the ball across to the other person, right? And so while you're going around the merry-go-round, you throw the ball. If you throw right to the person over across the way, the ball will look to you like it's going in an arc away from that person. What's really happening is going a straight line, and in the time it takes for the ball to travel from you, you know, to supposedly to that person, across in that distance, the other person and you have moved to a new location, and the ball is following a straight trajectory after you let it go. And it happens whether you let it go from the inside or whether you're on the outside of it. It happens on the earth. If we're facing south, if we throw something that way, as it flies through the air, we're moving this way, and its actual path has a slight arc to our vision. Ever so slight, because, well, we wouldn't really be able to tell because it's so small, we're moving so slow that it's invisible to us. The deviation is microscopic. Talk about the length of a football field, a deviation of 1/4 of an inch. Or less. That's just a guess. I'm not going to bother doing the math. It's too hard. It's not important enough to
give that up for that.
Yeah, well, put it this way. It's not important enough to me to worry about the math to figure out that as far as football field goes. However, as far as Space City goes, that is important to do the math, to figure that out, to figure what the deviation is in the length of football field as it goes around at 1 revolution per second. And, you know, yeah. But the better way, the better way is, you know, as far as like a sports field in Space City would be to set it up where all the game action happens, you know, linearly to the rotation. So your football field goals are running. It'd be like northeast to us if you compare it to the Earth with the rotation of Space City. If you were to think Space City, put the poles at the axis of the rotation, north south, as rotation, and northeast would refer to the other axis. You put your football fields and your game fields and everything you do in that regard at your northeast axis, at your east-west axis. I need liquids, so I got dry mouth. I'm getting where I can't speak.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I finally shut up. Anyway, here, so let's say we end this stream and put out an album, huh? So it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. And we'll see y'all later. Hope you come back. Okay. All right. Oh wait. Oh here. Look at the camera. Here. Am I looking at the camera? Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Or has it been? Was it been real fun for you? Okay. It was real fun for Buchu, and I'm sure it was real fun for Brian. And we hope when you watch it, it's real fun for you too. So, and don't forget, yeah, like, follow, subscribe, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. We got a nice article on LinkedIn about bias. Oh, it's called the Holy Grail of Propulsion. And then we'll just leave it at that. Go to LinkedIn, Rollmaster Jukes on LinkedIn. Holy Grail of Propulsion. You can visit rollmasterjukes.com. You go to PSA. There's a link. It goes to the Public Space Association link. It has a bunch of stuff, a bunch of reading, thoughts we had about making well, we got to be mining asteroids and this and that, whatever. And it goes on to some embedded videos about inertial propulsion and whatever. And we got our comments about that on there on our website, all streamed one to the other. So yeah, go enjoy it all, please, and don't forget, at our mixers, we're open to the public on Friday nights, so you can come and visit us in person, and we'd love to see you. So, bye. Oh, it moved. There. Okay. Back on track. Okay. Bye. Okay. End screen. Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah.